It's an incredible day to be alive as a gacha gamer. Why? If we look into the item shop of Triple Z, I didn't unquit Triple Z, I'm just in the shop. If we go to the shop, we could see that the LNGO Gooner outfit has released, which means I can now jerk my little tiny penis to LNGO in her high school outfit. This is absolutely incredible, and this will be remembered as a day to celebrate in the Big 25 as well. Beautiful, really. But while this is an incredible thing to celebrate, and while I will be jerking my penis to LNGO, there are still some major ethical standards that come with the release of the skin. For one, LNGO, is she of age? Can I jerk my penis off to her without it being illegal? Well, in order to figure this out, we have to figure out the true age of LNGO. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna figure that out by watching a video where this guy apparently finds out the real age of LNGO, which is incredibly incredible and very perfect timing because I want to jerk my little penis to LNGO. LNGO's real age was finally revealed. Let's click on the video and let's get started. It's an incredible day to be alive as a gacha gamer. Oh, really? It was incredible for me all the way in the future. How could it have been incredible for you in the past? As on July 15, 2024. Dude, you also quoted the date. I did that too. How could you have possibly done that? LNGO was fully confirmed to be a legal adult. Oh, she wasn't confirmed to be a legal adult already in the first 8 seconds, dude. This is incredible. I'll celebrate like it's New Year's Eve. Entire Triple Z community may now celebrate. Now I'm gonna look at LNGO's nipple nudge in her costume in the costume screen because it's there. It's very present. There is now no need to tread through the wish screen with caution, as locking eyes with LNGO's nipple nudge is no longer a crime against humanity. Really? It isn't a crime against humanity anymore? Why? Because she's an adult? Dude, I'm over the moon. Anyway, let's take a look at the outlet that officially confirmed LNGO's completely legal age. And oh my god, an outlet that confirmed her legal age? Dude, no way. An outlet as in a source of information? Is this gonna be like a .org, .gov, .net? All the most good sources of information. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see. Just to make things clear, it was not Mihoyo who announced it. No, not Mihoyo, so there goes the .gov, because, yeah. A trusted set of data miners with classified information. Trusted set of data miners, that's the .net. No, not even the Triple Z official wiki updated LNGO's. Dude, not the official wiki. They don't even have her age on the board. They cannot be a good source of information. We have to discard all things that come from the wiki. Official age. The place that confirmed our suspicions. I'm gonna make a prediction. The place that got the predictions, it was x.com. That's my prediction. Once and for all, came from a Reddit post. A Reddit post? Oh, just as close, just as valuable, if not more valuable. And within the contents of this Reddit post. What was in the Reddit post? Wait, was there cold hard evidence that proved that she was an adult? Please tell me there was. Cold and hard evidence that proved once and for all that LNGO is a legal adult. Really? Cold and hard? This is incredible. The piece of evidence that did so was a sentence from LNGO herself. A sentence? No way. It better be like the best form of evidence of all time. Perhaps maybe even like an age drop in that sentence, if this is used as information. Oh, and in this sentence, while LNGO doesn't completely say her age or that she is of age, she instead talks about how a shark's tail grows after adulthood. She also talks about how a shark's tail growing after adulthood is annoying. Okay, that's some good evidence. Let's read this again. It's a little annoying that shark ren tails keep growing even when we become adults. This implies that she's an adult because the shark tail continues to grow past adulthood, implying that LNGO is an adult since she is complaining about the solemn yet common tribulations that arise once one reaches the age of adulthood. Let's see if that's correct. After adulthood. She also talks about it is correct, like a shark's tail growing after adulthood is annoying. And by using this evidence, the Reddit community conclusively said that LNGO was an adult. After this news okay, so we're chill. Billions around the world started to celebrate and collaborate and come together as one. And it was honestly very, very heartwarming and amazing. And to be honest, while the information provided by the Reddit community was very conclusive and compelling, I would honestly have to say that I do not believe this and I don't buy it. And I mean, I guess. What? You don't buy it? How can you have not bought it? This was perfect information. I understand where the Reddit people were coming from. Like, LNGO was talking about the pains of adulthood. And, you know, adults do that all the time. They're always talking about bills and such. So Ellen complaining about how her tail grows into adulthood could be a hint that she's an adult herself, maybe, possibly. But yes, it does, I think. You know what? No, I'm gonna change my opinion. It doesn't. Confirmed, and the Reddit person is talking like it's confirmed, and it's stupid because his argument can be dismantled so easily. Dismantled so easily, like Sukuna. Let's just have a little thought experiment, so I can just show you, you know, just how stupid this argument is. And for this thought experiment, I want you to imagine a young boy still in school, and I want you to keep in mind. What? No, I don't want to imagine a young boy still in school. I don't want to though, cause he's a young boy in school. If I imagine him, that would be weird. Experiment, you could opt out at any time. All right, so moving on. I can opt out any time. I'll continue with the experiment though. I now want you to imagine this little boy's penis. And to put it lightly, what? The penis of a little boy in school? Why would I imagine that? That's gross. Ew. I never touched my penis to a little boy in school. Weird. It's on the bigger side, and because of this fact, it's big. What? Gives this young boy grief, and it's not very convenient for young boy grief because you know he's still in school. He's like a young boy in school. Young boy in school. We're talking about a young boy in school and his little penis. I don't like the sound of this. This young boy is a little anxious because, according to Google, the penis can grow even past his Dude, this analogy is... Hold up. I got pinged on Discord. Hey, Boner. Boner. Can you hear me? Hello?
Of course I can hear you. What is up there? Picture?
Oh, I changed it while I was watching the K-On movie.
Oh, did you make it a K-On scene?
The K-On, so on the phone, they sent messages. They're going to London. London. And I just took a picture of it.
Understandable. I did the same thing with my profile picture.
True, it's freaking Bartolomeo crying because of the sadness of Luffy, yeah.
Yep, started crying. I was like, oh, this is good profile picture. And then took a screenshot.
Yeah, I should change it again. This profile, you can't even see what's being said on the iPhone. What's the click-through rate on your videos, on?
1%. It's not that good.
Oh, same. That's
So
gross. The penis into adulthood makes him even more worried because his young boy penis is already so big and inconvenient for daily life. Now I want you to think to yourself, can you say with absolute conviction that this young schoolboy and his penis is above the age of 18? And no. And I'm gonna stop you right there because you can't, and you wanna know why? And there's a saying I actually like to say in times like this, adults talk about adult things, but not all who talk about adult things are adults themselves. Now, this same logic can be applied to the Ellen Jo situation, just because she's talking about how, the tail grows in adulthood does not mean that she's an adult herself. That is not true. So yeah, Ellen Jo, it's not confirmed actually. Yeah, that's, I don't know what the point was. And all this talk about Ellen Jo's age actually leads us into our next section. Oh wait, unintentional genius on my part. We start off with the building up of expectations. Wait, Ellen Jo may be an adult. He's been building it up all this time. He shows conclusive evidence from a Reddit post, and we're like, bruh, she's an adult. All right, and then we hit him with the subversion of expectations, classic comedical use of the subversion of expectations, and then he goes further with the analogy that is so disingenuous, but while it's disingenuous, it still holds some merit. Very good analogy. Very good analogy. Incredible. God, this is masterclass. It's too bad he only had 3 minutes worth of runtime, and he pivoted the topic completely. So that means the view duration was only at around 1 minute and 50 seconds, and the rest of the video is rambling about the false alleged intricacies within the Mihoyo company, which is Mihoyo has slowly been going down the path of pedophilia for many years, and it's honestly really got me worried about the future of Triple Z. Do I want to watch any more of this? Nah, I'm good. I want this to be a tradition. Oof, I have to watch the whole thing, I think. Yeah, because this is going to be a tradition where I react to the video every single Ellen Jo rerun banner. I just feel like the game company has just been ramping up the amount of kids that, you know, have appeared across all of their games. And as time goes on, alongside the increased number of kids, they've also mixed up how ambiguous they made all of their ages. Like, they started off pretty tame at first. The kids they released in Genshin Impact have been pretty ethical, yet questionable at times. It's ethical in the sense that, like, all the kids are acknowledged to be kids, but it's pretty questionable because, like, why the fuck are you making so many kids? No, notice how my eyes dart away. Ooh. in your game. Anyway, though, Genshin Impact was pretty chill when it came to the
Don't.
spreading of Mihoyo's
I don't know.
pedophilia agenda. They started to get, you know, a little weird, a little wild further down the timeline. Like with the release of Honkai Star Rail, we started to see a bunch of questionable characters with ambiguous ages. For example, Pila's age was retconned and meticulously twisted beyond recognition. These set of actions left the community pretty confused about how old Pila was and if she was an adult or not. Moving on, we also have Huoho. Yeah, she's somehow 67 years old. But it's also weird because the Fox people live till 500, so it kind of just left the community questioning her age once more. Is she physically a child since Fox people age slower, or is she actually 67 and Fox people have like logarithmic aging where they age fast at first and then they start aging slower when they reach the middle ages?
Opposite of exponential.
I don't know, HSR just made it blatantly clear that the Mihoyo devs get a kick out of making young kids and then making their ages as unclear as possible. I just feel like I don't know, the gamble of jerking off to someone who has a 50% chance of being a kid gives them like massive boners or something. It's pretty weird stuff. And we could already see Mihoyo's pedophile agenda just rubbing off onto Triple Z even though the game just released. Like alongside the Alan Joe nipple situation, they also released a pretty sizable amount of kids with questionable ages. Like look at this person. She is speculated to be 43 because she drives 10,000-pound vehicles and you need a license for that. But like look at her, like, oh my god, if we're already getting this problematic in the 1.0 patch, then I don't know, I'm just pretty worried about the future of Triple Z. Like,
did I fall off?
Triple Z has already entered many controversies regarding every aspect of their game. So if they continue down this path, we might be witnessing the tragic death of Triple Z, which honestly just pains me to think about. So in conclusion, I don't know, Ellen Joe's 15 and Mihoyo has a pedophile agenda. Alongside the release of a handful of kids, they also tried their hardest to make each of their ages as ambiguous as possible, which is just very annoying to me. But my opinion is that it isn't as surface level as you think. My opinion is like they're just spreading this agenda not because they're all pedophiles, but for like a more, you know, well thought out and a more meticulous reason. They probably noticed how like the most popular game has the stigma of being the pedophile game, so they're leaning into it because like they think it's funny or something. Or another view is that they're leaning into it to spark mass outrage and to, you know, let their games be looked up on Google Trends or something. I don't know. Those are my thoughts, and I'll see you later. I'm just gonna do my dailies. Don't do your dailies. All right, bye. We're gonna continue this next year. Or next rerun banner. I'll be back. It'll be so funny. This will be like a funny little bit. Yeah. I also didn't unquit Triple Z. I relogged in to look at the Alan Joe Gooner skin for B-roll. I didn't unquit the game. And I stopped the recording before I said that, so it's split into 2 clips.